Hello. Hello from the Design Automation Conference 18 in San Francisco. I have the pleasure to be with Steve Mensor, who is Vice President of Marketing of a company you probably know, Achronix Semiconductor Corporation. So DNR has been very excited to see all the big interest of the whole world on eFPGA. I think you have all heard about embedded FPGA. This is the big topic for us. And among all the players, of course, we hear a lot about Achronix. So I think we would like to have your view, where you are from going from FPGA to eFPGA, and of course, what's exciting about your latest product.
Sure, thank you. Yeah, it is an exciting time. Embedded FPGA technology is an entirely new class of functionality. The original thought would be that embedded FPGA is simply a FPGA that's delivered as IP, but there's a couple of unique value propositions. So if you look at an embedded FPGA compared to standard discrete products, you're talking about incredible differences in terms of power performance and cost. As an example, cost structures are dramatically reduced because of die size reduction. You're talking about 90% lower cost structures. You're talking about power that can be reduced by 50% or more for the reason that you don't have programmable I/O, and you really only embed the functionality that you need that's programmable. So it's a unique value proposition that allows new applications above and beyond the historical FPGA applications that are going to be very important as we move forward. And those applications are really data acceleration applications. New applications like machine learning, cryptocurrencies, even ASSP companies that want to add programmability to their standard products that they could never do before, that would ultimately have been serviced historically by FPGAs that were available in discrete form. So it's a unique value proposition that's very exciting. It's a growing market. So if you look at Achronix, last year we exceeded $100 million in sales. That's a combination of both our standalone FPGAs as well as our embedded FPGAs. We did about 80% of our revenues in standalone FPGAs, but if you look now at embedded FPGAs, that's our highest growth family. And there was an analyst report that came out recently that said the embedded FPGA market is likely to exceed $500 million in the next 5 years. So very exciting. We also announced last year taking our embedded technology and delivering it as a chiplet form. So this is a unique blend of FPGA technology and embedded FPGA, where what you do is we offer building chiplets for MCM or 2.5D package integration. And the reason companies would want to do this is for a variety of reasons. One is the acceleration capability of FPGAs is great, but there may be applications that require very high density FPGA, and there may be cases where the SoC is a large die size, and to put a large die size on it for embedded FPGA could be cost prohibitive. So now you have the ability to separate through a package integrated solution the die size and have a much better cost solution. Another benefit is you have the ability to be on different process technologies if that's a requirement. But very interestingly is, if you look at most semiconductor products, they're built in a general sense to target multiple markets. And in many cases, they have to be the lowest common denominator for the highest volume market. And having a chiplet strategy now allows companies to add new markets, and they don't carry the overhead of the extra die size for their standard markets, but they can make it available for their targeted markets. So again, this is kind of a blend of our embedded FPGA technology where we deliver it in die format.
So if you would like to predict the future, your company has now 3 tracks: the full package, the embedded one, and the packaged one. So you think that it will be balanced, or if you would have to say, oh, in 5 years my company will be, you have an opinion, or keep both, maybe all of them?
I definitely have opinions. Yeah, no, very exciting time. We grew by 7x in 2017. We're growing in 2018. We will see a growth in our discrete FPGAs when we announce our next generation product, which will be built on more advanced process technology than what we're currently on. That technology will also be available in terms of our embedded solution, We think that will be critical technology for some of the very high performance data center and acceleration applications. So our expectation is that we will be growing to hundreds of millions of dollars over the next couple of years. I can't be specific, but right now you can see that our base is $100 million. We're growing from that in 2018, and we expect strong growth for the years subsequent to that.
Impressive number for an IP provider. We are not exactly an IP provider. Okay, we thank you very much and congratulations and good luck.
Great, thank you.